got reports of another anomalous dragon spotted. I don't have any other details, but it appears the monitor beacons are recording a vast migration of creatures from a variety of regions, all headed toward this thing. It's almost like they're being pulled there somehow. I think this is strange enough to warrant a look. Head out with the recon team to investigate. Apparently, the location of this phenomena is near an area marked as a potential site of ruins, similar to what you saw on your first mission. Might not be related, but keep it in mind just in case.
They've merged bodies! Oh god! Where's his head?
Could these be the ruins of Draco's native civilization? What in the world is this thing?
Still got recon teams in the ruins. But it looks like another one of those holes or gates or whatever they are opened up in the forest region too. Go and check it out for yourself before the Seekers have time to set up a perimeter. Seemed perfectly safe when, well, I may have already gone through myself. Anyway, like I said, just go and have a look. Trust me, you're not gonna believe what's in there.
found the place. This is it. The Lost Colony. The concentration of crimson scale in here is off the charts. There's no doubt that the path out of the ruins served as a conduit for the White Reavers. Look! According to my sensors, the concentration of the virus here is beyond anything we've seen. My sensors showing that the source of the virus is through this gate. It's the White Phantom. The lock mechanism on the gate and head through. A direct order from Seeker Command to abandon the mission. Damn it! Why now?
When Sana and I returned to base, officials from Seeker Command were waiting for me. I was taken to the capital for questioning, but to me it felt more like interrogation. At the time, I knew almost nothing. I answered their questions as best I could. The ruins contained a passage. The passage opened up to an unknown city. The city was contaminated with crimson scale, and in the city, I saw the White Phantom. Nothing more, nothing less. It was obvious I wasn't telling them anything they didn't know. But I managed to overhear snatches of their conversations. New pieces for the puzzle. One of the officials said, "We can't let Amara's location leak." And another, it shouldn't be operative. We are supposed to have control. And Draco Delta 731 still has viability. We have to keep it running for now. It would be a while before I understood what they'd meant. Then one day, for what seemed like no reason, I was released and sent back to my original post. I was told they couldn't spare a rider with my experience and skills. There had to be more to it. Sure enough, when I returned to camp, I discovered it was Sana who'd gotten me released.
Welcome back. I hope you learned a lesson from your time in the capital. Whatever you may have heard, may have seen, you're not the only one carrying secrets. I've been right where you are. The fact of the matter is, in this line of work, there are things that are best forgotten. The opening of the passage, the ruins of the lost colony, let it go. Command has ruled that the lost colony of Amaro will be sealed off. With the exception of a few tightly controlled sites, there'll be no getting in or out of that place. Once they've cut off access to the ruins and the passages they contain, Amaro will fade from legend and be forgotten entirely. Your part in the mission is over. From now on, Seeker Command is in control. Your job out here is on the front lines. Losing focus on that could get you killed.
Got another favor to ask. I know, you've already helped me out a lot, but you're the only person who can do this. I need you to go back through the passage to the Lost Colony and retrieve the data I left behind. If you're willing to help, get going and I'll send you the coordinates en route. Cadmus here. Sorry for the lack of picture, but I'm, borrowing a Seeker comm line. Looks like you made it back with the data. Appreciate the help, kid. I really do. Matter of fact, I scrubbed your travel data from the Seeker database, so they won't even know it was you. Must be obvious by now. The Command is playing some game in the shadows of this world. They're up to something we can't even begin to comprehend. That's why I need help from folks like you. Might not seem like it, but years ago, I was a member of Icarus Division 2. That's right. I was a rider just like you. Eventually, I started hearing things, and then I started asking questions. I wasn't the only one, but I'm the only one left. We couldn't understand why we were cut off from Earth. Some of us even thought Seeker Command was still in communication with home. I still couldn't say for sure, but one thing I do know, there's definitely more going on here than we realize.
My interest in seeking out the truth only grew, not as a member of Icarus Division or the Seekers, but as a human of Draco. This place is our home now, and we deserve to know the truth about it. After I finished with my tasks as a rider, I would visit the route Cadmus and I secured. Conducting my own investigation into the Lost Colony became a daily routine.
strange reports of a dragon rider in Amara. They mention a dragon that sounds very similar to yours. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? I didn't think so. Command may think they've locked down Amara, but clearly they're wrong. If someone can get in and out, then the White Phantom can too. I hope you're keeping your focus where it should be. If it comes time to face off with that beast again, you have to be prepared. Contrary to popular belief, the White Phantom isn't unstoppable. You have to hit it faster than it can regenerate itself. You have to have skill and concentration. You have to have focus. Now get going. Oh, and kid, don't let me down again.
Seeker Command planted a massive amount of monitoring beacons around the passages into the Lost Colony. I don't know about you, but I'd like to see what kind of info they're getting. I'm thinking of heading out to snag those beacons before they can. How'd you like to help out? route between Amara and the lava region is still secure. But it doesn't look like it'll stay that way for long. The EUK have multiplied in the area. If they aren't thinned out, the route will be totally closed off. See what you can do about those things, yeah? Seems a dragon's graveyard has been discovered in one of the tunnels at the Amara site. I hear they found a large number of strange corpses down there. The reports I borrowed seem to indicate these things share nearly identical biometrics, like they were manufactured or something. Word is, some of them even look like the White Phantom, almost like prototypes. Stranger still, the data from the beacons you snagged in Amara are showing the presence of unique viral antibodies. I found some notes on the data, and it looks like these prototypes could be the key to a Crimson Scale vaccine. Hard to tell how certain this is. Seeker Command seems to be locking down as much info on this as possible. But that alone ought to tell you something. The mystery of the White Phantom, the origin of Crimson Scale, Command's involvement. All the pieces of the puzzle in one place. You gotta get down there, kid. You can't let this chance slip away.
A White Phantom prototype? I knew I shouldn't have let you spend so much time with Cadmus. There's nothing down here but the passages. bodies in this thing are truly bizarre. There's no record of anything like this on the planet.
This is it. The White Phantom has been spotted tearing across the sky on a direct path to the capital. The defense perimeter is completely unproven against a dragon of this size. You have to get out there. We can't have a repeat of the Crimson Scale pandemic, or it'll be the end of us all.
Think I'd let you have all the fun, did you?
Oh, that's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Still, the bigger they are, right?
This thing absorbs the attribute of anything it consumes. It can launch attacks with any attribute. Switch to an opposing attribute to give yourself an edge.
Uh-oh, looks like you made it mad. It's coming at us hard this time.
That cube is on the move. That's it! I'm getting a strange energy reading from the cube, and it's directed at the White Phantom. That must be the source of its power. We have to do something about the cube. If we can't cut off the energy feed to the White Phantom, our attacks mean nothing. The energy signature of the cube is changing. We might be able to use it to our advantage. Fall back. It's about to charge.
If we attack that cube thing and knock it out of whack, the energy feed ought to amplify our attacks.
Lies and corruption. Our entire world was founded on them. We were never alone, never cut off. Earth observed us from a distance. When the gate opened in the ruins of Draco's ancient civilization, disconnected images and thoughts spilled forth, flowing through my mind. Draco Alpha 1 complete. Tests unsuccessful. Commence reset. When they first arrived on Draco, the government discovered technology that allowed them to reset the planet. Population regenerated spontaneously. Discover the key to immortality. Crimson Scale infection may present... When the effects of Crimson Scale were discovered, the fate of Draco's colonists was sealed. Multiple gates around the planet. An incredible opportunity. World transition from the multiverse. How many times have they treated us like rats in their own private laboratory? How many times did we die for their greed? Perfect carrier. Commence dispersion in target areas. Viral patterns still too unstable. Reset in 8, 7, 6, 5. By now, the secrets of the planet have been revealed. But all too late. This is the end for us. For everything. It is also our beginning. I'm recording this in the hopes it will somehow survive. Draco Delta 731. Our designation. Our world is at an end. But if these words live on, if you are reading them now, there may still be hope. The key to your freedom can be found in Amara. Seek out the lost colony. Seek out the White Phantom. Seek out the truth. This is stupid. You can't really believe this, can you?
I'm telling you, kid, I salvaged this thing myself. It's no joke.
What else could it be? Government conspiracies and a laboratory planet? Come on, Cadmus. Even you aren't that crazy.
One way to find out. Journal says right here that the center of all this is at the ruins. We ought to get it.
What ruins? There aren't any ruins on Draco. You know that just as well as I do.
They just ain't been discovered yet is all. Come on, we ought to at least go see for ourselves. You with me? Or not, kid?